Previously, before the site was developed and turned into a landfill, it had been an operational quarry from the 1940s, and it worked right through until the late 70s. A lot of the aggregate that was extracted from this quarry was used to construct the M1 motorway when it was built during the late 50s and early 60s. Once that quarry had been exhausted, it left a void. There was a need in Northern Ireland at the time, and there were 3 or 4 applications put in to create municipal landfills. Mullaghglass was one of the ones that was approved. The permission was approved in 2005, and we started to construct the site and engineer it during 2005, and it opened and accepted the first waste in November 2006. We've been progressively restoring the site since about 2010. We spent 18 months constructing the initial part of the site, the infrastructure, the towers and the masts, the netting, and a lot of people call it the dump. It's not, it's an engineered landfill. It has to meet the European Landfill Directive requirements. So this site is completely engineered. You can imagine it's like a bathtub. Before we started to put any waste into it, we put a drain underneath the entire site with drainage, and then line it with a layer of bentonite enriched soil, and then on top of that there's a high density polyethylene liner that's placed and welded on it, and then the sides are profiled at an angle. So when it rains on that water then is captured so it doesn't get out into the environment, and we have drains and pumps throughout the site that we extract that leachate. The landfill generates gas because it's a big compost heap. We extract that gas through a series of wells, and the electricity that's produced from the gas is then fed into the national grid. Annually, we're producing around 20 million kilowatt hours of electric that's green renewable energy going back into the grid. So to give you an idea of that, that's enough to power about 4,500 to 5,000 homes. We're creating a good renewable resource. We'll be extracting gas for approximately 10 years. We have a biodiversity plan for the entire site, so we're creating different habitats, and we're working closely with the Woodland Trust, with Belfast Hills Partnership, the RSPB. We're creating wetland habitat, woodland, natural grass habitats as well. So we have a lot of species here that we've been creating habitat really since we developed the site. The initial work that we did in 2006 was to build a series of newt ponds for invertebrates. It's very species rich now. There's a lot of dragonflies, newts and other insects. The site's completely secured. That's had a positive environmental impact on the site. It's created a lot of biodiversity that wouldn't naturally be here because it would have been damaged by intensive agricultural activity that would have been going on. So because of that, we've actually created almost like a nature reserve within the site, and we intend over the next few years to enhance that, working with our partners in the Belfast Hills.